Hello everyone, welcome to AJ Fashions and Apparel YouTube channel. We'll be learning how to properly pad our princess bustier. Here is the pattern we drafted in our previous video, and I've transferred this to the fashion fabric. Here is the breast pad I'll be using. This is called breast pad, or you call it wadding. So this is the center front pattern. The fashion fabric is on fold. So I measured 8 inches from the under bust upward. I measured 8 inches. I measured this on both sides, so it will be equal. So after measuring this 8 inches, I'll go ahead to mark this, and don't forget the center front will be on fold. So I'll have to fold this breast pad or wadding, whichever way you like to call it. I'll fold this into 2 as well. So after folding this into 2, the folded part, I will also put the folded part of the fabric on the folded part of the breast tube. I mean the breast pad. So after I've done this, I'll go ahead to cut. I'll cut on the side, on the open side, not on the folded part of the breast pad. So I'll cut this, and I'll trace this part that we have on the open part of the side of this fashion fabric. So I'll trace it down to the under bust part. Yes, I'm marking the under bust part. I mark this on both sides so that when I cut it out, I will have it straight. So I'll cut this out. I'll trace the side of the open part of the center front. So the reason why we are tracing it, using this, cutting it on this part, so that when you glue this on your fabric, even if you will have excess, you can just trim it out, and it will go well and align with your fabric. I mean your fashion fabric. So after cutting this out, I will have to shape the center front, the top part of the breast pad. So I'm pinning this down so that the breast pad doesn't shift. So I'll trace this unwanted part. I'll cut it out. After cutting this unwanted part out, I don't want this top part of the breast pad to be straight. So I'll just go down by 1 inch, just 1 inch on the folded part of the center front. Then I give it a curve like sweetheart shape. So I give it a sweetheart shape curve, and I cut it out. You can leave it straight as well, but I don't like it when it is straight. The top part tends to show in your fabric when you put it on. So this is what I have for the center front. And this shiny part, there's a shiny part on the breast pad where you will fuse to your fabric. You will fuse the shiny part to the wrong part of your fabric. Here is what we have when you fuse it with your pressing iron. So I'll go ahead to cut the side front. I'll cut for one piece of the side front first. So from the under bust part, I will measure upward. I'll measure 8 inches. I'll measure 8 inches upward as well. So wherever the 8 inches get to, I'll use chalk to mark. After that, I'll trace this bust part. I'll trace it out with scissors on the breast pad. I'll trace it out so we have the shape as well. After fixing it on it, so we have the same shape. So after tracing it to the under bust part, I will also come to the side and mark this. This you can just mark like 4 to 5 inches wide, or if you don't want to mark it, you don't want to mark 4 to 5 inches, just cut it in curve and make sure it doesn't get to your side seam allowance. So I cut to the under bust part, and here is what I have. So I'll put it on the side of the front, one part of the side of the front, and this is what we have. I'll go ahead to cut the second side front on the breast pad as well. So here is what we have, and we fuse this using pressing iron. So this is the center front and the side front. So when we join together, it should align on the under bust part. So I'll match the under bust part. I'll put a notch on the under bust part on the center front and the side front. I'll match these parts together. I'll match the two notches together and pin so it doesn't move when I'm sewing. So after that, I'll go ahead to mark 0.5 inch. I'll mark half an inch because I added half an inch as sewing allowance on the cup part while cutting the pattern on my fabric. So I'll sew this half an inch together, and when I sew, I'll give it notch. And here is what I have after sewing. Look at the breast cup. Look at the bust part. You see, and I've not pressed iron this. I have not pressed this, and it comes out nice. So when you properly cut the breast pad, here is what you should have. And if you like as well, on the lining part, you can add the breast pad on the lining part as well. But this is okay for me. This is okay for me on the fashion fabric alone. I don't need to add to the lining part. So here is the lining part. And on this lining, I did not add breast pad on the lining. I added only paper stay. I fused paper stay only on the breast pad, and it's looking like it has breast pad. I fused paper stay only on this lining, sorry. So here is what you should have. Please, if you will try this tutorial, please do well to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. God bless you.